underway. Hi, I'm Ben from the Free Range Butcher, and today we're breaking a bit of beef here. This is actually an organic grass-fed body from Matt Carter's place at Moyle Springs at Marangarai up in the northwest. I'm here with our butcher, one of our butchers, Clint, and he's doing a bit of the knife work for us today. Both of us will talk through what we're doing, give you a quick explanation of our bodies as we go. Got some silver sides, the top side, as I was talking about before. Your rumps in here where Clint's cutting in between. You can see now he's cutting the line off this. This is your premium end of your beef now that we're getting. So, let's make, you can see here, this is your T-bone end. So once this is cleaned up and sliced, you've got your eye fillet on this side. Well, this is your tenderloin piece that runs inside the backbone. So your kidneys sit up here. You can see all the kidney fat, all the suet. And on the outside, if we were to take the bone out of that, that then becomes your New York, your sirloin, or your porterhouse. So this runs the full strip at the back, and you can see the top end there. So you can see that that'll be your New York out that end. There's a couple of ribs in there. You can take rib cutlets or similar out. But for this job, we're going to take all this out. That'll be sliced up into sirloin steaks or New York. As he comes through, you can see Clint now. He's taking out the fillet from underneath the rump. Let's turn that around. This is your rump here, and you can see where Clint's taking this eye fillet out. So again, you've got those beautiful yellow fat from around the kidneys. You can see your eye fillet start here. The boys will trim that up, and that's your butt fillet end of that tenderloin. Beautiful bit of meat, the best you can get off the animal, the softest anyway. And you'll find there's only, depending on the size of the body, but it might only be 1.5 kilos to 2 kilos on any given body. These bodies that we're doing here today are around the 200 kilo mark. This one came in 221. So we're generally getting our bodies anywhere around the 200 to 240 mark. So this one's about spot on as far as yield for us. So Clint's taking off that rump now, off his main bone. And you can see here, here's the rump that we cut off the other hindquarter. Still got a small part of the round, which you'll see here shortly. In here, the boys will face that up and sprint. And you see it again the same. You've got a small bit of the round here. You can see that part of your bone that is cut off from the hip bone of the animal. The boys will face that up, take a bit of the trim off, and get some beautiful rump steaks out of those. Pope side is only a small muscle that comes out from the inside of the flank up underneath the hip. Again, you can slice that up. That'll probably go in a dice. We put that in a mince when you trim that up. That's the hip bone from the other side that Clint's taken out. You can see where the Pope side would have sat in there. The rump sits up on the outside. Again, we can cut that up. We get soup bones or something out of that. We try to use all the animal as much as we can. But that's, you know, another good stock or a soup bone or something. But we try not to waste as much use out of it whatever we can. We cut those hip bones up as we spoke about before. You get all that beautiful marrow out of the inside. And we'll slice that up through here. If you're ever doing stock at home, you try and cook it for 72 hours, simmer it for up to 72 hours. Put a bit of your apple cider vinegar in, any of your carrots, your onions, anything like that. But that 72-hour mark is you can extract the most out of those bones. There's heaps and heaps of goodness in there you can only get out. The longer you simmer that, whether you're doing it in a slow cooker or on a pot on your cooker or your oven at home, your gas top, there's the go with that.